All right. We are live. More Elden Ring. We will be getting to Shadow of the Erdtree. Right now, I figure it'll be neat to go through Carrion Manor, see what we've got available to us, and then we'll go back to Rellana. But I feel like going through Carrion Manor right before going to the Castle Ensis boss in the DLC be an interesting little progression. We'll call it, hence why we're calling it, Night of the Twin Moons on the graphic. But let's see here. Checking all the platforms, making sure everything's looking good. Looking as ideal as we could ask for. So far, so good. I want a little, yep, I wanted a bitrate metric. I got it. We're good. Over to chat. And Elden Ring. All right, so we're going to frolic through Carrion Manor for a little bit. And we're going to try a thing. Lots of hands around here. I haven't really messed with fire, and that seems like a hoot. So we'll mess with some fire. We will take a little bit of a damage hit, but in return, we do fire damage. And the hands don't like fire damage, and we see lots of hands all around this place. Like right there. Hello. What are you doing? You gonna come down? Nice. So, I'm interested to see how... Yes. Okay, so fire is very interesting for them. I have been grabbed. Turned around just to be greeted by that. Yes, yes, yes. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, so I can just kind of swing indiscriminately, and between it being a Naga Kiba that I'm using, so I got crazy range, and fire, we should be okay. We should be able to play this nice and sloppy, because that's a fun part. Being able to play these games about being a little sloppy with it. I don't remember if anything's over there. But I also don't like looking out for fingertips in the ground. There's a thing over there, and then there's you. Nope, bad. Bad efforts. Love it. Love it. All right. Hi, C. Brooks. How are you? Welcome to a return to the base game of Elden Ring. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you watched the Limitless broadcast, because I delayed the stream because the cage match went on, and was immediately sold that, all right, we have to delay this so I can watch it. I've been grabbed again. But yeah, all's well in the world of wrestling so far today. Yeah. Yeah, that cage match. There's some things that hit the same as it was live. Some things don't do it justice. Some things the tape does even better. It can always be, any side of it. But this one hit exactly as beautifully as it did live, and my God. So happy to see Des back. Best dude, best return, best entrances for Sydney and company. Whole show was wild. The four-way to open, the Too Hottie family tag. Yeah, man, there was a lot to love about that whole broadcast. I was just chatting with Randy earlier about it. Yeah, this was top to bottom in terms of just overall broadcast quality, a good one. So naturally, that's the one that isn't able to air live that night. Funny how that works. Stupid hands. Stupid me using a heal when I didn't need to. But Yep. Gabby went so hard. Everybody went crazy hard. You know, they brought in a whole bunch of hardware and then gave everything they had to it. But yep, Gabby was not at all joking. Gabby was through the war. She was in that a long time. That was a wise guy. But yeah, a lot to love on that card. Vacation Land Cup is gonna be crazy. I'm telling everybody. If there's a show that haven't broken the bank for, that's the one to do it for. That's the time to. If you ain't been, now's the awakening moment, whatever you'd like to call it, the initiation. And yeah, shout out to Blade Bandit for an outstandingly well built cage. That cage was. We've been through it when it comes to cages in New England independent wrestling, and that one is very well built cage. They don't like fire. And they don't like me. Well, don't matter now. Yeah, really, really rewarding night of wrestling. That was a good one. Just between the Garlands and Swipe Right and that cage match main event, so much to love about that show. I can't take the painting. Oh. Yeah, Limitless has a fun one coming up. They're going to be doing an outdoor brewery show in Portland at the end of June. It is the same day as the Luau, which is a bummer. Blitzkrieg Luau, of course, is going to be cooking. Mother of all scrambles. Lots to like. We know Andy Brown's going to be there. CPA versus Cruel, I believe. I unfortunately am missing both shows that day, but I encourage everybody to check out one, the other, or if you're watching from home, just check them both out. Put one on one screen. You know, you got a smart TV maybe. Put the other up on the cell phone. You got Alyssa Marino and Skylar in one ear, and you got Top Shelf Troy Nelson and Sam Laterna in the other. You're winning. You're doing great. There's making our way around the tower. I think there were traps here too. Or are you the trap? No, you're not the trap. That's the trap. Cool. Heard wonderful things about Blitzkrieg's After the Party. Was bummed I could not be there. Looking forward to seeing it back whenever it's available. What do we got here? Just gonna try and get to Luau. Yeah, it's hard, man. There's more good wrestling than ever before, and it's clustered together in such a way where you gotta watch some of it back or find a nice time travel method of some kind. But other than that, there's a handful of conflicts. It's a bummer, but yeah, it was only a matter of time before Gabby challenged. Really gutsy run in the Vacation Land Cup last year. Got to the finals. Pretty much set up her whole next year just off that one night. And it was stuff we already knew. But in terms of like getting it done in high level competition, that was a powerful night for Gabby. That's awesome. DLC is going to be incredible. was blown away by that whole venue last year and just the energy of it. Independent wrestling and stadium wrestling put together. And you better believe that, like, the team knows the layout now, you know, like the Limitless production team. So you better believe that they're only just going to be stacking up on it, like, what on top of what they already know. Yeah, good to see you'll be in the house. Hope everybody joins us. Magnificent Lewiston, Maine. Vacation Land Cup. All right, we have reached the upper level. Got a nice smooth jaunt through the old manor. Yeah, still riding a high from that Warzone stream. Man, that was the goods. Awesome that LJ Cleary has relocated to the U.S. We're going to be seeing a whole lot more LJ Cleary. I look forward to that. Him and Dustin Waller had a wild one at Rebel Spirit Pro Wrestling. Yeah, I don't have 5. I think I have... It's either 3 or 4. It doesn't matter. I have enough heals. More than enough heals. Listen. I'm afraid you've fallen through the landscape. Stairs into there. Is there anything over here? Orion's Crystal Bud and an Angry Wolf. What a good week for watching back wrestling. I watched back House of Glory Isolation, and then I watched back, I want to say it was Waging War, their recent event in Chicago. House of Glory's killing it right now. Blitzkrieg's had the last few events have absolutely been wonderful. A lot to like around the whole horn in the Northeast in general. Huh. Okay. Great. Nah. That is iframed through it. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh no. You know what I always wanted? Big stupid magical swords from a giant. Get out of here. Thank you. You gave me a sword. Got Pro Wrestling Grind on Saturday. Gonna be a good time. Good old East Hampton, Massachusetts. Hope everybody comes on out. Harry Von Vicious defends the championship against Joseph A. Game Alexander. Rip Bison takes on Covey Christ. That was the matchup that initially got Ripper into Limitless Wrestling to begin with. That was the banger that put Randy up and over on old Ripper. Good old Let's Wrestle back in the day. That's a good watch on YouTube or IWTV. Listen, crossbow guy, I don't want it. I don't need it. And I won't have it. What are you doing? Look how clever you thought you were. Ah, well, you can't shoot up, huh? Oh, bye-bye. We are collecting our share of rhymed crystal buds. But yep, there's 2 shows that I would tell everybody to get to. You get to the Luau and you get to Vacation Land Cup 2025. The getting is good. If you like high quality professional wrestling and good vibes. Let's see. Okay. Don't remember anything that this boss does. It's okay. Okay. What are you doing? Gonna shoot swords at me? Oh, that's okay. You're just gonna keep doing that? Ah, that came in a little earlier than I thought. But that's okay. We're over leveled. We can play like an idiot. Greed. No great bow for you. Alright, we gotta block something. Gotta actually play the game a little bit. Alright, bye-bye. Cool. Yeah, I did that way later than I probably should have. So, that's how it goes. Well, first thing we're doing, we're getting the fire off of this, because that was fine for the hands. But I like my good old Blood Nagakiba. Are you going to gift me with Starlight Shards? No? Okay. Well. See you later. Very much looking forward to Elden Ring Nightreign. That's what brought us back to Elden Ring in the first place, was got to get our groove back. Now, I think it's the one with the dragon. Do we try fighting the dragon? Do we try fighting the dragon with the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana? Yes. Yes, we do. We will most certainly do that. Alright, dragon. Alright, Adula. What? What are you doing? Oh, did you leave? Huh. Oh well, see you later. That damage was ridiculous. That was something else. Well, thank you for your service for all things dragons. Yes, we're going to have some fun on Nightreign. If anybody else is getting it, shout out. And make some parties. As cool as it is running with the randos, you know, don't get me wrong. It's a necessary part of a game like that. or a game like Warframe. Just hope you got what the mission needs type stuff. Hello, Ronnie's Rise. I have already discovered the next leg of your quest. Because I had to check why the door at Night's Sacred Ground wouldn't open. Or the chest wouldn't open. And it's because of this. Was literally the most nondescript door text when you go to try to open it. It's like, this chest doesn't concern you right now or something. Like, what? Excuse me? Hello there.
A tarnished here. Thou must have some business in mind to come all this way. Though I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
You didn't.
No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this encounter.
That is the perfect line for, all right, you missed a leg in a quest in anything. You missed a leg in a quest. Oh, fate drove you here. Fate is what got you here. Perfect. It explains everything and nothing at the same time. It's perfect. Mwah. Sure.
A choice well made.
Because you have a wild side quest with a bunch of wild bosses and the Moonlight Greatsword. That last point is really the only one I needed. Yes. I know so well. Oh yeah, I have to go talk to all those folks, right? Yeah, I do. All right. No fast travel for me. Not now. I have to go say hello to E.G., who we've met. Celivis, who we haven't met yet, but is in like the tower down the hill, so we can go anytime. And what is it, Blyde? The half-wolf? Alright. Good to see you again. Yep. I sure did. Okay, so your dialogue. Exhausted. Next.
I see. Yes, I am.
Yep, there's you. Yeah. Shady character. And then... Well, where is... Did I walk by Blyde, or was he being Sam Fisher? Do I start playing Splinter Cell on this channel? There's been a bunch of retro games that I've been like, do I start playing that live? Splinter Cell was one. Mega Man Battle Network is another. Of course, for the viewer, I don't know how interesting Mega Man Battle Network would be, but I love that game. Where? I haven't seen... Let's go back up and see. Because I might have to talk to her again in order to be released from this NPC talk purgatory.
I shall soon enter.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Time before I wake. This still I look for. I shall soon, and it will be. I look for.
Yeah,
I shall
won't take
see
long.
what will
You'll be
like
fine.
I look for.
Alright. Exhausted. Underground. Night's sacred ground. Might run a long stream tonight just because we got on a little late because we were watching the Limitless show, and frankly, there's quite a lot to do in Elden Ring, so there's never a concern there. What are you doing? iFlames forever, huh? Lame. Take a walk. Oh, I need to go to Esker too. I just remembered. Are you harpooning? How dare you? And then you turn into, what, a golem? Alright, hurry up. You didn't get to finish your opening taunt, but it's okay. You gotta bleed. Oh, you may not even... As I say, you got one attack off. We exchanged on that one, but it wasn't good enough. Now then. Allow me... Look at that. Finger Slayer blade and a great ghost glove work. Back to Ronnie's Rise. Yes, right. And I think, yep, sure enough. Gotta push the button or pull the lever, wait for the elevator. Dun dun dun. Up we go. So what? It's turn this in. Yeah. Okay.
Ah, not blithe, even in my... It is in thy possession. My thanks. Soon must I begin. Ah.
Yep.
My thank. A strange gift, but I am certain now. I must thank you. May leave.
And that's the Kyrian study hall.
I too. What is it? I too.
Cool. To the study hall entrance. Powering our way through all this. I love this idea. I hate this place. Oh boy. I also love that it's not stuck in place. If you remove it, it'll turn it back. Look at this mayhem. I also don't know if there's these guys. Oh, that's the right way to go. Is there anything? Oh, absolutely not. Nothing down there. Great. Yes, yes, yes. I know you're there. Goodness. Like, still way too much damage for an NPC. But all the NPCs are a bit overtuned. Just like that. Lucidity. I can stab too, you know. Hi, Nika Beans, how are you? We were just, yes, Seabrook's here, the homie stopped in. We were talking about Limitless Wrestling's Warzone that aired earlier tonight, and Vacation Land Cup coming up. But yeah, this is, in fact, where the party is at. Hope you're having a great night. That's awesome. Yeah, no, if y'all in Seabrook's Vacation Land Cup, greatest night of the year, right? The squad all in town. I'm sure Perry will take the ride up with me, so he'll be in the house. Joey Nails will be there. Love that. Yes, as you can see, we turned a house or a study hall upside down, and now we're exploring it. But anyways, need to hang out with you too. Gang's all gonna be around. Good times to be had. Yeah, that's the hard part about wrestling shows is you're like working most of the time or doing whatever whatever the gig is, and there's not always a ton of time for just hanging out. We do our best. Well, we ain't jumping over there. Looks like that chandelier or the rafters. I like that chandelier. But yeah, Lewiston's going to be the place to be in August. Uh-oh, I didn't miss. Good job, me. Think we made it. Still riding the high from the Warzone live premiere. What a wild, wild time. That cage match is an all-timer. Oh. Is this my door? This is my door. Right? Yeah, everybody went mental. Everybody was on the A game. And Sydney's Jeep never looked better. All right, we made it to the other side. That grind on Saturday is going to be a blast. Yeah, I was literally saying to Randy in the messaging, I think this morning or last night, dude's a monster. Conan Lycan is on another level entirely. Like, I got a whole list of matches I want to see Conan Lycan in. Conan Lycan and Charles Mason is probably my number one right now of his matches, or of his possibilities. Big fan. Need him to come to Focus Pro soon. Yeah, anywhere, you know. I feel it. Every time Focus Pro is running, I'm always at some other show. Like I think it's been like Rad Pro. I think the last 2 times. This guy. Oh, we got the bleed. Somehow. Oh my. He just rolled himself off the edge. I didn't make him do that. He did it himself. Gosh. I don't know if cool's the word, but geez, it's something. It's bit busy. Gosh. I'll take cool. Cool is fine, but my word, it's the amount of shows that it would be nice if I could just go and take one in. It doesn't happen very often. And even when that show comes up, it's usually they'll see I'm there and be like, "Hey, do you want to call a match for?" Oh, okay. But I ain't mad at it. It's still fun to do that, so. Oh well. Heck, you and Perry need to come down whenever you're both available. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's interesting trying to figure all these things out. But a lot of my buddies work Focus Pro, so I'm rooting for them, you know. I see Andy Brown is there regularly, and anywhere that books Andy Brown is a friend of mine. I spent so long farming this drip, the gold armor, the silver legs and gauntlets. We went hard on this. And it's functional as well as stylish. And on the flip side there, if you can ever get to the Rad Pro shows, if you ain't been to one before, we have a great time at Rad Pro. It's going to be there at the 31st facing Gabe Sky. I knew somebody was running that. I'm glad it's New England that they're flexing that on, because both of them are monsters. Big fan of Gabe Sky. Love seeing what Tristan Tai or Coral Kwan is doing. Oh, sick. We got the curse mark of death. Do you know what that means? We can fight the Lich Dragon. So perhaps we go do that. And what was the talisman we got? Intelligence +5. Feels good. Okay, it's bedtime. Night, Nicka Beans. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Deeper depths. This. Let's go see about a dragon. Oh, we have so much fun at Rad Pro. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's the June event, I believe, where Rad Pro and Grind are on the same day. So I'm unfortunately missing Grind. Rad Pro had the date out first. So it's always hard when things like that happen. But yeah, Rad Pro is always a great time. They work magic over there. We're gonna put on our Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Because when fighting a dragon, why not, right? Okay. This may go poorly. Think she has to do the talk in secret thing? Yeah. Trying to get to grind next month. We'll hopefully be at Rad Pro soon. Hear ya. That's awesome. Grind's a good time too. They transformed the Pulaski Club into something completely different. And then this one is the special blessing. Wanted to go on New Year's Eve, but had to work that afternoon. Oh, I gotcha. I wasn't at that one either, but they did a great job.
I will send it the new life of as the Ruleys brandish this child. Stay the by becoming. I will to conceive.
Okay, so I think she's good. And then I go sit, and then I get to fight a dragon. I think that's how this works. Take a moment to appreciate this sword. My God. All right, we're gonna fight this one stupid and Wait, you're still fine? Do I have to go in the gate?
This is good, but I am sad. I choose to lie, and I will inherit. What greater bliss. This is good, but I am sad.
Oh, so this is a completely different piece of dialogue. Huh. But yeah, definitely recommend Rad. If you ever make a New York trip, I definitely recommend House of Glory. That vibe was incredible. I did commentary for the one in Lowell when they ran in that building that Chaotic Wrestling typically uses. And vibe was really cool there, but actually seeing them in their native element in New York City and Queens was unbelievable. All right, let's see how this goes. I don't remember a thing about Lich Dragon Fortisac, so I'm going to be slinging these Dragon Hunter projectiles, and we're going to hope that this works out. Hi. Yes, big stupid lightning dragon. Oh, not good. Damage is pretty high, too. Huh. All right. We're going to figure out this lightning deal. It just keeps tracking you for a while until you roll. Oh, and there's fire. Cool, great. What, about halfway, give or take? 2/3? What are you doing? All right, you know what? Take that, foot. Is that Deathblight? Sure looks like it. Oh, man. Projectile does do some great damage. Okay. There's always a tail whip. This hoping we might be able to leap that, although that seems unlikely to be possible. One more. Oh. All I ever learned about dragon fights in past games is aim for the tail when rolling. Alright, see you later, Fortisax. First try, but very sloppy. We can live with that. Alright, and let's see here. My buddy Mark was filming for one of the New York shows, said it was awesome. Nice. I did see, the Mark that works at Chaotic, I did see him at House of Glory as well. I don't know if it's the same Mark. But there's a couple of New York promotions I want to check out soon. There's a lot going on in New York. I hear that. And we got a mending rune. We got an ending. Not like we need it now. But yeah, especially in the city. Okay, yep, same Mark. Yeah, House of Glory was a vibe. Takeshita and Mike Santana, of course, went crazy. Main event and Sinner and Saint went crazy. Definitely worth the look if, on a House of Glory isolation. Yep, good dude, that Mark. Typically, if I see Frankie, I'll usually see him. Okay. We did the inverted tower. I don't think I missed anything, but I'm going to double check. Anyways. Yeah, it was cool seeing Jimmy and Ray and John randomly there. I did not know I was going to be seeing them that day. New England was representing in New York City quite a bit that day. Can I not go back in? Oh. That's too bad. Well, not really. It's not a big deal. We're going to go back to the Realm of Shadow. Since we've been hanging out in the base game for a good chunk of this stream. Castle Lord's Chamber. We check our poppable souls, and then it's time to suffer. For one, because I'm refusing. I forgot I was going to go to Esker. All right. Not worried about it now. Oh, yeah. He does. He is a remembrance, huh? No. All right. So we got that. We can leave the dexterity talisman on, I think. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. At this point, I'm playing guard counter on Rellana so much that maybe I switch to the guard counter talisman. Well, let's go get beat up. Already. Bad, bad, bad. Just like that. Want to make the trip to New York next month for Battle Club's Pride show? Looks like it'd be fun. Nice. Yeah, it'd be cool. Couldn't tell you a thing that was on it. Not a company that I am intimately familiar with, but New York City, for the most part, is coming out strong, so probably ain't gonna miss by going to any of them. Alright. Can't do that. Will get punished. Ugh. Would have been a good guard counter punish if I had managed my stamina better. Dumb. Bad timing. One. Uh-oh. Terrible waste of healing. Does this have a threat at range? No. This, that. Shouldn't be alive. I'm not alive. Alright. Let's see here. There's a handful of names that I'm familiar with on the show. Gabby, Sammy Chaos, Sue Young. That's awesome. I haven't seen Sue in a long time. Last time I saw Sue, I think, was like New Orleans WrestleMania quite a few years ago. So that's awesome. That's worth the trip by itself. That's awesome, dude. Hope you make the trip out. I tell everybody, every state's independent wrestling is a little bit different. Getting a little better at timing these dodges, but not enough that I'm comfortable with them. Ugh. I don't like how fast that blast comes out. Okay. I thought I rolled to the side, but I did not. That's fine. This is why we labeled this Rellana practice. Plus, I've been telling Gabby and Shooter Boys want to get to a cap show soon as well. That's the only difficult part about cap is it's such a hike. Any of the Long Island shows, that becomes a day's travel versus a small portion of travel. And I mean, they'll be the first to tell you that too. But kudos to you, because the Long Islanders are road warriors. I give them a lot of credit. Okay, so it's about 4 guard counters in succession. Yeah, it's a lot for them. I give them so much credit. And like you think about Bobby and Bryce and how long, and Bear, how long they've been doing those rides from Long Island to New England. They've been doing it forever. Yeah, need that stamina. I keep doing it too early. All right. Look at that. You can't time that any better. My word. I did it. Oh, but it only takes 2 swords for me to die. Okay. That's okay. That was a really, really good run on that. And I wonder I should use guard counter maybe. Oh yeah. Tip of the cap to the Long Islanders. How long they've been making the New England rides. Because I feel like I met Bobby in 2013, 2014, give or take. Might have been a little later, but maybe we'll go one more on Dex and we just play better. Let's see. Let's see if we can go on Dex and just play better. One. Dead. No? Wow. 1, 2, you. One, 2. Okay, now there's yours. Don't know about that. Oh, that was gambling. That was gambling. Okay, big damage. That felt faster this time. Because it's like 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, pause, pause, big one. Oh well. This is why we're doing it. Alternative is we ride around aimlessly hoping for more skidoo. Which we could do. If we do this aimlessly enough. But for now it's practice. It's what's on the marquee. Don't like that. Okay, a lot of magic this time. Oh no. We're really only good for like 1 sword strike before they dart out of. Okay. They're rolling too slow. Okay. Something I've got to figure out about that particular move. Or if you stay close and circle, maybe it throws the tracking off. We'll figure it out. Should know better by now. I make you look me right in the eye as I heal in your face. And then that. Sheesh, this is a relentless form. We survive. I thought there was a guard counter there. It's okay, we really didn't do any damage in that second phase. Okay. That was a lot of reading more than reacting. Okay. It's getting a little better each time. Well, the recognition's getting a little better each time. What it's all about. Okay. Oh, great. Heal in your face. Stabbity stab. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. I thought I had time. I had the charged heavy so good to go. I thought I had time. The best is when you can watch it on delay on your stream window and you're like, oh, let's see it again. Yep, there it is. That is my death. So I guess, do I worry as much about charged heavies? Ugh. Alright. Alright, a little top off. Not a great start. I don't like. Ugh, terrible. Terrible phase shift. Don't know if I like that tracking on that, but that's okay. This is what's on the marquee. Also, I wonder if the threshold for the phase transition is a little before 50%, because that health bar, it's close, but the transition definitely seemed a little earlier. Oh well. Back at it. Love that. And we got the riposte. See, that's what we wanted. Wanted to try to trigger that phase transition as late as possible. No way! Look at the health! No way! Oh, the biggest of chokes. I should have bloody slashed again. The biggest of chokes. Ah, it's okay. That just galvanizes that we can do it. We managed our charged heavies and such just right. Oh, I hate you. I just want my runes back while keeping you in sight. Okay, let's go. Spin a 1, a 2. Ugh, that was bad. Nope. Deserved it. Oh, I thought it was dead. Okay. What was that? See, I don't have the timing on that once I have to fully roll it all. I was able to really roll a lucky one with stance breaks last time. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Although I haven't... Real quick. Makes charged attacks. Boosts magic attacks. I don't know if I want that. Charged attacks and stance breaks is very interesting, though. I would like to try that. I don't know how long it lasts, but we'll see, right? Okay. So that'll probably get us right around to the stance break. To be fair, I bloody slash and I wasn't watching my health, and then they pulled out the other move. I thought I was going to be the fire. That's okay. The physic did not... It was very good at the beginning. Well, it was interesting. Wait. Yeah, refill that stamina. Yeah, we're both going to take our distance. You do that. All right, now. Ugh. Not a good run so far. Okay. Get out of there, dude. Just the worst stun lock in the world. The moment I saw that attack coming up, I'm dead. Because the roll timing ain't going to work for both. And I ain't light rolling. Practice, practice, practice. I almost wonder if I try to create some space at like 3/4 health, pop the physic, and then try to leverage more stance breaks. Well, that was not the desired direction of the roll, thank you. This. Thought I had the timing, I was wrong. I still can't believe that one attempt. 1% health left. I don't know if I'll ever get a perfect attempt quite like that. We'll get through it, and it's going to be a lot of grind and a lot of figuring it out. But that one felt perfect. Thought I could just tank my way through, and that was me being dumb. What? Double? Double. Cool. We are doing great damage. Ah. Okay. Amazed that again? There was a bunch of stuff that I did like about that run. I didn't like where I got stuck at on the health bar, though. That's okay. We are trying to beat a boss that you shouldn't be fighting with a guard counter build with a guard counter build. And even then, we're not using, like, the best shield, and I don't have the best shield. Oh, I thought I had the range. As you can see, I just keep trying to back my way back over to my soul, my runes. All right. I hate this. I'd like this to go away if I could pick an attack. Although the sword's going away would be sick. What is that? That was silly. Okay. Go for it. Thought I had the roll. It felt good. It still feels good now. Okay. Run it again. We're consistently getting closer. And these are the kind of fights that make you better. Yeah, that terrible attack. Especially with swords, dude. Come on. Stamina, come on. Bloody and heal, I think. Hold on. Dude, the attacks sometimes are blinding. I couldn't see what I was doing for half of that sequence right there. It's fine. Extra angry boss because they didn't get a cutscene, and I don't blame them. Rellana deserved a cutscene. all throughout all of this, still a good boss. DLC bosses are supposed to be extra double punishing. So, where is... Yeah, thank you. That was dumb. I like that attack. There's the double. Alright. Needed to roll out that time. Too far. I can't be backing away. Not a good run. Yeah. Couple flourishes that I just don't know in this move set right now, especially the second phase. So that's what we're here for. And that's what we'll keep doing. But I'm glad we get to flex with Rellana. Rellana gets to show off her move set, and I get to learn. If I had to pick a boss in the DLC that my first time through, by the time I was done, I was like, I don't know this boss. It would be Rellana. That was terrible. Was also drinking the physic instead of the heal. So, massive brain fart. All right, run it again, and this time let's be better. Oh, for crying out loud. Good bleed. Ugh. Okay, so we can get the guard up in time for that. No, but that's too far. Wow. That might have even been early. Learning. Uh-oh. Juggled. Yep. I thought I had a second to jump after taking the sip. That's okay. That was the best I've done on that second phase while not relying on random staggers. I feel pretty good about that. Nice. Oh, not getting the repulse hurts. Not getting the repulse kind of ended that prematurely. That took the wind right out of my sails. That's okay. We keep going. Keep learning, keep practicing. That's what it's all about. As I said before on my first run on this, I did not feel like I really learned this boss. So throwing myself headlong at this boss repeatedly, it's like just what the doctor ordered. Ugh. Uh, okay. Yeah, I can't do that close. I apparently have to be really far away to be able to roll fast enough for that. And I imagine the swords are hitboxes, so that's gonna be... So trying to do it up close and throw off the tracking ain't gonna work. Okay. It's fine. Well, on the bright side, don't have to go anywhere to pick those up. Alright, went up, so... that, yep. Safe. Safe. That would have been safe, but I'm terrible at recognizing when that's that finish. Oh, I hate that. Guess what? There. Come on. Give me something without a hop back. Here. It's the side one, so you're jumping in. Okay. 1, 2. No? Come. Deserve to be killed there. We just don't believe in having our poise broken this time, huh? There it is. Didn't think there was that much of a delay between the second two-handed slash. I didn't think I had to wait an extra fraction of a second, but I guess it did. I mean, I'm used to blocking it, so... No biggie. All right, Renala. Great. Yeah, I call shenanigans on that. I suppose it's probably like a hair of a second, so... So yeah, it's about 4 within a close proximity, both for bleeds and stance breaks. Yes. Okay, so we're probably going to be right into the next phase. Kind of surprised. Wow. You're just working in little pokes there. I can't move. I couldn't jump the second time. Even though I hit X, I apparently couldn't jump the second time. Getting better with finding our way. Tap heavies was a valuable find in that run. I may not be worrying as much about charging heavies next time. Yes, I have to go into the corner and get my stuff. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the decency. Lame. Don't know if I needed that, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Dead. Yeah. Thought the one more tap heavy would have staggered, but that was me playing stupid and aggressive. Oh, man. I'm going to keep trying. Above all else. All right, here we go. Do not try this at home if you want to maintain sanity. Lame. Absolutely the lamest. Any sort of closing attack with the phalanx like that? Ugh. Come on. Don't know how either of us didn't get a hit in there, but I'm not going to question it. That attack is so easy to punish if you whip. That's my big problem with it right now. Are we just not breaking stances? Uh-oh. All right, so that's just not good for breaking stances, is what you're telling me. If we're going for ripostes, we need to rely on guard counter more. Okay. The experiment continues. This is what this night was going to be about from the get-go. It was going to be about figuring out Rellana. You can hear me reinforce myself each time I die. Yeah, we're too far out of the gate here. Okay. I keep trying to intersperse letting the shield down to make the stamina go up more, and that's always when these silly things land. Did it again! Oh! I did it again! Oh, I thought I had it. Yeah, I'm just not... I'm going to tank that attack and let him break my shield at that point, because it's my word. Okay. Deserved it. Deserved it 100%. Partially because of the staggered swords. I don't think I was going to get that timing regardless. Because sometimes they pull the phalanx out. And also, I wish that we could do that. I wish we could pull out 2 different iterations of Glintblade Phalanx or whatever the great sword variant is, whatever they got there. Not worried, running it again. No sleep till Shadow Altus. Ugh. Okay, got our bleed. Huge. Look at that turn, my word. Was in mid-swing and he did a full perfect 90-degree. Let's think. We'll try the guard counter talisman, because why not? Gosh. All right, you. Let's do it again. Of course. Really? Well, now I'm annoyed and I'm going to play stupid aggressive. You're a jerk. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Probably will stream tomorrow night, Seabrooks. So hope to see you then. And hope you have yourself a great rest of your night. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Sounds good, man. Have a good one. Oof. That roll catch is rough. BS! Definitely rolled through it. Definitely had my R1 buffered up. Can't tell me. I gotta get one of them silly things that has the controller outline that shows where the buttons are, so that maybe it isn't just me. Man, keep feeling these. It's like 3 separate occasions where I'm like, I think I'm in the home stretch. And then we get it. We blow it. All right, well, we like the guard counter talisman. We don't like your silly phalanx. Lame. Thought you were going to pull... Every time I think you're going to pull out the magic, you do something else. Like that, though. We like a good bleed proc. There. Get the swords out of here. One, two. Thank you. Okay. That might have been dumb. Ah, ha, ha. Uh-oh. No! No! Where was the jump? We even had the heal in time! What the heck? Dude, I went from never missing this jump to missing this jump twice in one night. 3 times in one night. What in the world? Oh, man. Why does this keep happening? God, I'm so angry at him. Her. I'm just swinging indiscriminately now. God. How does it feel? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, here we are. Why did I jump? Why did I do that? I'm still reeling from that one earlier where she was at like 1% health. And if I had just played a little smarter for like 5 more seconds, maybe could have just finished it off. But we have to shake it off. Shake, just shake it off. This is what we're here for. This is what it's about. Oh my God. But then running to close distance and then doing that is not what it's about. 1, 2. Poke. 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 Lots of pokes. I hate that. Should be like a couple minutes more after. Top off. Why the moon attack came out so early. Oops. Making a lot of dumb risks for not a lot of damage. Clar. We keep it moving. We keep it going. I swear, every time on that moon move now, I'm going to mash the jump button. Like, you just can't charge anything up on this cat, can you? Goodness. love that. Ain't often that we get a backstep punish. Woo. Yeah, well, thought we might be able to get a risky last-minute bleed. I didn't feel good about that. Probably, I kept double healing too much for one. But also, we stayed alive a lot longer in that second phase than we usually do. Usually, we get cooked pretty quick. Thank you. This might be for the bleed. No, not yet. Ah, don't like it. Double don't like it. I forgot that he had a follow-up in the second phase after the cross-slash deal. Okay. Any changes? Maybe we go back to the Dex one now. I don't think that we're enjoying much damage off the guard counter talisman, so... Oh my god. Every now and then we're getting a little, like, delayed reaction, and it's a little frustrating. Okay. Dex... Think we're otherwise fine. let's see if it makes a difference. First of all, it's over there. Oh, I should have went for more there. Early. Wow. Really? Longest katana in the game. Why did that happen? All right. Thought I could follow it up. Nope. Some pretty good moments in that one. Felt like we got to a lot to the stance break stuff we got to a little late. I wonder if I worry about physic. I'm thinking about it again, of course. In the meantime, no, I wanted that. Come on. You thought you were going to pull out the cross attack again. There we are, and 2. Really? No stance break, huh? Really? Really? Ugh. Not good so far. Let's try this. It's the overhead. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. The move, if you're too close, that move just doesn't work. Okay. Like if you're in close combat and she just pulls that out, you're dead. Or you better hope that your vigor bar is at like 50. I am at 35. Well, let's do it again. Following up with that awful underhand attack is my pet peeve with this boss. And I otherwise like this boss. Alright. Attack is terrible. Ah, that would have been nice if you had cross-slashed to there. Lane. Double lane. Thought I had the roll. And then right into the moons? Okay. Well, we keep going. I don't have the vigor bar for this. Just get 2-hit or 3-hit into oblivion. Get out of here. There we are. Yeah, that should be a violation of the Geneva Convention. That stupid underhand slash. It's okay, though. We're gonna get it done one way or the other. And, like, you can't even crowd her to stop the terrible swords. What is that crap? Ugh. You know how sick it would be if they just made the change that, hey, you can't conjure up both sets of swords at the same time. You can't do one after the other, or they cancel each other out. I'm just getting angry now. Yeah, now I'm just mad. Because that double sword thing has happened a few too many times. Like, just have one set of swords out. Everything else I can live with. And that underhand slash is annoying. But the two sets of swords, especially in the second phase, and then you have like 11 swords coming at you. Oh well, let's run it again. There's people that do this on rune level 1. I'm doing this on a much higher level. Like, what is this about? They claim that my stamina regenerates fast, because my word, it doesn't feel like it. Why does that work for them sometimes? Just really don't like how that can get around a shield. But that's probably the hint that the devs are using, like, hey, don't use shields on this boss. That was probably their little hint. Their little love letter. Get bent. Yeah, we had you this time. Okay. Phase 2. Agreed. You gonna do it again? Because you know I hate it? What? Do I put magic resist on somehow? Do I see if I can lower that resistance? Because I'm sure that's the one that's more problematic. That could be a good idea. Get rid of the dex one, enjoy. Just don't worry about the damage. We could do that. Yeah, had enough of magic. Okay. Just had enough of it. Will this be what does it? No. What are you doing? Homeboy was using the shield for a minute. Yeah, get out of here. Enjoy that. I wonder if that shield did, like, extra posture damage. Alright, you do that. That's fine. What was that? Man, that was the worst phase transition I've had yet. Stupid. That was dumb. I played very badly towards the second half there. The moment the phase transition came in, I didn't feel good about it. Hi, Rohan. I wholeheartedly agree. Really hard, but fun. Yeah, this is what my night has been dedicated towards, is we're going to learn this fight properly, or at least as properly as one can with a guard counter build, which is pretty ill-advised for old Rellana, excuse me. I hate the charge. Alright. Up, down. We're at 3. Agreed? Yes. Alright. Just in time. We'll do a poke. Oh, a 1, a 2. Ah, poke. Did not like the poke. Okay. Second phase. Quick drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this is the one where she jumps. No, you didn't jump. What are you doing now? Cross. Up. Around the way. Poke. 1, 2. Dead. No? Don't know how I'm still alive. Oh boy. Yeah, dude. Can't do it. My control. I just keep buffering the jumps. It's like the 4th time I've died on that moon move, and this is the first platform I've ever died to that moon move on. I got to figure out this. Because every now and then I feel this thing start to heat up, and then my jumps start to slow down. But we're not resetting now. That's something we're going to have to play test off this. We're just going to have to deal with it. Yep, guard counter style. That's what we're trying to do. Oh, it's definitely too low for this. Well, I think my Skidoo and my Vigor are both a little too low for this, for being honest. Well, we're definitely putting ourselves through it. Don't know what happened there. Neither of us landed anything. Up, around, 1. A lot of this one today. Up, cross, no. Poke, 1, 2. Don't ask me how that worked, but yeah, I agree. I'm at about 35 right now. It has been a journey, but we've definitely learned a lot today. A 1, a 2. Yeah, I think we're at like Skidoo like 5 or 6 too. Okay, second phase. Yeah, I imagine with 50 vigor this would be vastly easier. All right, now what are you pulling out first? 1, 2, this, down. All right. Okay. All right, so far. Oh gosh. All right. Okay, I think I got lucky there. We're fighting for that guard counter now. Okay. I felt the stutter. I felt it. I appreciate that. Crazy impressive. Yeah. Yeah, we beat Dancing Lion last night and figure like Rellana is one I really have to learn better. So I was like, okay, well, we're just going to spend this evening 35 vigor. That'll make sure we can't tank through. You know, we actually have to learn it. We can't just power our way, but thank you. I appreciate that. 1, 2. No? Okay. Poke. 1, 2. Yep. So it's usually about 4 if they're close together. Pokes do not count. Huh. Not sure what happened there. Up. Round the way. Poke. 1, 2. We are letting a little too long go between guard counters. Otherwise we would have our break by now. That's okay. 1, wow, we got the bleed before the stagger. That never happens. There's our bleed, or our stagger. Oh, it did take the riposte. That was dumb. But maybe we can get another one before the next phase. Interesting thought. We'll see. Oh gosh, I don't like that combo. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Wow. Don't know how we got the shield back up in time. Spin. Poke. 1. Uh-oh. One. Okay. Well, I can't get the extra punish this time. what's it gonna be? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, I forgot there was a follow-up. Okay. Dancing Lion, outside of how random the lightning phase feels, and it's not even all of the attacks, it's more of just the random AoE lightning that lands. So like dancing took me quite a few tries just figuring out how to handle the lightning phase, but then once we got past once we had a reasonable solution for that, it wasn't too bad. Wind phase is very easy, and ice, just got to remember to jump a bit more. But otherwise, I really enjoy fighting Dancing Lion. Okay, so getting the light attack in the middle there did help. Okay. One, two, no? Cool. Right. We're just about at phase transition. We'll get a couple charged. I was curious about how the tracking was up close. No big deal. Usually we create distance like a smart person would and just roll on through, or try to. That's okay. Is it 35 I think I'm at? Yeah, 35. With the Erdtree favor helping out a little bit, but I don't know what the level equivalent is there. Either way, you and your glint blades. See, sometimes he can reach around this, or she can reach around the sword or the shield, and I don't love that. Yeah, like that time it didn't get around the shield. Yep, here we are, the 1-2. Alright, you and your silly glint blades. You. Alright, and I think we'll do a top off here. Oh, great. Huge. Okay. Alright, what's it gonna be? Don't know how I'm still alive. Thought I was hanging tough in the pocket, but I guess not. She is terrible for my computer. Does not, my computer does not like Rellana's graphics. This is probably the most I've ever heard it chug in my entire run through this thus far. But it is the poor carpenter that brings his shoddy tools. Yeah, you did not deserve that hit. Give me my runes. Thank you. Okay. Circle a 1, a 2. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but that's okay. I don't have to agree with it. Thanks. And bye-bye. Or no. We ain't saying bye-bye. I wish that didn't happen. That's okay. Cross. Bang. I'm just gonna tank that. Yeah, this ain't going well. Yeah, didn't even... Yep, that's what we wanted. Don't ever count on that working ever again. Oh my God. Hate that fire. But that's the point, ain't it? You're supposed to not like it. No. Here I thought I had a perfect window, and you just circled around me and snuffed me right out. Okay. Where was I? Off to the left. Okay. Run it again. That's what it's about. It's about the practice. It's funny because if I had 50 Vig, this probably would have been over with by now, but we're trying intentionally to do this under leveled, and we are, come on, starting with that? Terrible. Where's my stuff? Thank you. One, two. Cool. Okay. That was rough on both of us, huh? Not a good phase transition. Too early. Knew it right away. Panicked when I got hit by that third one. It's okay. We keep at it. It's amazing that if one attempt had gone just a little bit right, then, or well, the one like an hour ago, if it had just gone right in the final 5 seconds, we'd be doing something else. That's just how it goes, folks. That's the name of the game. Okay. Phase 2. Lane. All right. I wanted a stagger so bad there. I just got so sick of being on the defensive sometimes. But that's the nature of it. You ain't gonna beat these bosses if you're not patient. Gosh, some of those combos just go forever. But that's fine. It's a necessary one, a necessary evil. Although we'd know if Rellana was actually evil, if, Rellana got a cutscene or some story, or, I don't know. Not my circus. And spin. Oh. A 1, a 2. One, two. Lame. Absolutely lame. Anytime you follow up with that underhand right. That's my least favorite of hers so far. It's that underhand right slash that starts some combos. Okay, this is the jump one. That you can't decide on what you're doing with it. Yeah, my computer hates this fight. Yeah, take that. How's that feeling for you? Well, I thought I might have been able to tank that, but I was dumb and pulled the guard counter early. This is why we're here. This is what we do it for. For the lumps, for the lessons, for the reflexes. And I see you there, gold summon sign. You're taunting me. This could be over anytime you want it to be. How does it feel to be terrible? One, two, thank you. Like, how am I supposed to know when those things are actually going to shoot? They never shoot at the same cadence, ever. Obnoxious. If I really had to choose one thing to get rid of in this fight, that's exactly what it would be. It would just be the glint blade phalanx. Ugh. Keep thinking I've more space than I do. Come on. Yeah, at this point, we're going more for dumb offense. You. All right, phase 2. I can only take 2 of those before I'm dead. I just really wanted to try to stagger her out of it. I don't think any of the weapon changes. I think I'm just going to stick with Nagakiba for now, but I don't know how much difference... never mind. Not gonna start messing with the attunement stuff. Listen. You're a scumbag. 1, 2. Thank you. No stance break. Thank you. Okay. Haha. Got through the first two. If I had gotten the riposte, it would have been a little different, but I was dumb and out of stamina and just charging heavies nonstop. Well, I was briefly wondering if I worry about swapping out of bleed stuff, which I theoretically could. There'd be a little more defense on everything. I don't know, maybe we try it. Just don't worry about proccing bleed and swap over to what? Quality or keen? Da, 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 da. What's this? This is keen. Keen is the best for us right now. Blood by comparison, 225, 177. Oh, it isn't even that different. 225, 177. This ain't even worth it. Bummer. Alright, never mind. Okay. Alright, well, never mind that. Let's put our mask back on. Alright. Mild intermission, back to it. I hope the sorcerer that taught you that gets scurvy. should be ashamed of yourself. One after the other. You do the dive-in one, but then you don't dive. Yeah, scumbag. Alright, okay. Oh. Was waiting with the guard counter, and he chipped me down. I'm getting better at drawing out bleeds and staggers. Okay. This is what it's about. Training, training, training. Might have had a window for a single. Lame. Got the bleed. I'm grateful whenever homeboy does or homegirl does the glint blade phalanx, but then doesn't rush immediately at you and make the logic go all crazy. And see, that I just don't like. Why does that keep happening? Okay. Don't have the stamina to do much more beyond that. I don't like this. just the right amount of lane delay on this. Okay. Did that. That was dumb. Thought I had the range. Ah, well. Hi, Robert. How are you? Hope you're having a great night. Doing some Rellana training here. Okay. Keep on swinging. This one is a bit of a messy run because we're like doing it very clearly under leveled, but I also know that I probably shouldn't be using a guard counter build. So there's like a couple different ways I could help myself on this, but what help did you have in mind? Besides get good, which we are working on. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. One. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Good here. Calming. Too early, but okay, that might. All right. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Yep. Need more vigor. That's my big takeaway from today. Can only take 2 magic things before I just die. Alternatively, play better. Ugh. But we've learned a lot today. For a build that shouldn't work on this boss at all. Nope. One, two. Okay. Don't love how that turned out. Probably could have gotten a little more damage there, but that's okay. Ah, that was stupid. Why did I do that? We are walking on the razor's edge. Yes. Okay, half. Get a couple lights in. Here it comes. Okay. I never know when that attack is going to continue and when it won't. Uh-oh, dead. Don't be dumb. Rule number 1. And I just broke rule number 1. We are overextending ourselves with our stamina just a bit too much. I don't know how long... I both don't know how long these fights are going on average and how long these physic tiers last, because I do wonder if I could figure something out with the physic. Well, that's a note for next time. But until then, jeez, that was scummy. You're a terrible person. Why would you do that? Yeah, I'm getting my runes. One. Okay. Extra pulp. We got our bleed. That was garbage. Hot garbage. That should have been a punish. There's been a few garbage moments in these last few fights. I'm not gonna lie. Very disappointing performances. Okay. Good bleed. Fight for the stagger. Yes. Thank you for my riposte. Oh my. That was... Good thing we were far enough away. Alright. Quick. Ah. No? Thought I was in range. Yeah, that might be the kiss of death for us here. Oh, we're alive. Somehow. Doesn't help when you keep making bad mistakes. You have something that I can work with. Oh, that's okay. Oh, dead. Thought we had a heal left, but we didn't because we had to keep wasting them. Oh. Good amount of these attempts are getting worse. I think I'll run this for a few more minutes, and then we'll probably call it a night. But that's okay, because we learned a lot today. And it's not an if, it's a when. A lot of visual cues that I didn't have before that I have tonight. I didn't know I could outrun those. That's interesting. Why do you keep doing that? Stop being the worst. Good lord. I'm looking for my friggin' runes. Can't give me a sec. Gosh. The nerve. Thank you. Now we can kick things off. Great. Okay. Dead. Yep, dead. Yeah, this is what I mean by playing worse as our attempts start to rack up. This is going to be one of those things, I feel it in my bones, where we'll pick it up tomorrow, and then I'm probably even going to just draw a line in the sand for tomorrow and say, either we do this in the first, 5 tries, or we level, we come back to the gills, and then we just punt Rellana to the moon. But we know we can do that with 35. I know I can do this. I got her down to 1% health. It wasn't when she was pulling crap like that, though. I'll say that. Should be ashamed. Call yourself a knight. What? Give me my poise break, you fool. Thank you. All right. Wanted to bait out another cross, but that didn't work. Oh, that did that time. Ugh. You are the worst. Why? Why do you do that? One after another. 1, 2. Oh, they're just really long combos. There's also some silliness about the reach. But I suppose it also could be sending me back a little bit. Okay. Lame. Well, it was lame on my part. No! What? In. You gotta go. Want to roll in. All right. I think we're going to wrap up here. I've just about had enough, and the attempts are getting worse. Okay. Yep, so we'll figure out how we wrap this up tomorrow, but we learned a great deal about boss patterns tonight. Thanks everybody that tuned in. We'll be back tomorrow night with more Elden Ring en route to Nightreign on, I believe, the 29th? Just around the corner. But till tomorrow night, hope y'all have a great one.